Abraham, known as a man of faith, begins his journey as a shepherd in the land of Ur, where he receives a divine call urging him to leave his home in search of a promised land. With courage in their hearts, Abraham and Sarah set out from Ur, leaving behind their familiar surroundings as they venture into the unknown, guided by faith in God's promise. Upon arriving in Canaan, Abraham is overwhelmed by the beauty of the land that God has promised him, igniting a deep sense of hope and purpose for him and his family. In gratitude for the promise made to him, Abraham erects an altar in Canaan where he worships God, solidifying his covenant and commitment to this new life. As they settle into their new life, Abraham and Sarah practice hospitality, welcoming strangers into their home, demonstrating kindness and the importance of community. One night, while contemplating his lineage, God reassures Abraham that he will have a son despite his old age, promising him descendants that will be countless like the stars. As years pass without a child, Sarah grows increasingly anxious, leading her to suggest that Abraham have a child with her servant Hagar, hoping to fulfill God's promise through this alternative path. Caught in a dilemma, Abraham wrestles with the implications of Sarah's suggestion, feeling the weight of expectation and divine promise pressing upon him. After much deliberation, Abraham agrees to Sarah's plan, and Hagar becomes part of their household, carrying the hopes of a promise that seems increasingly distant. As Hagar's pregnancy progresses, she grapples with her new identity and the challenges of being caught between the desires of Sarah and the expectations of Abraham. Feeling the strain of his choices, Abraham contemplates the complexities that have arisen from his relationship with Hagar and the growing tension with Sarah. In a moment of confrontation, Sarah voices her anguish to Abraham, highlighting the emotional fallout of their decisions and the strain on their once harmonious relationship. Feeling overwhelmed by Sarah's hostility, Hagar chooses to flee into the wilderness, carrying the weight of her circumstances and her unborn child. In her moment of despair, Hagar encounters an angel in the wilderness who reassures her that her child will become a great nation, restoring her hope in a seemingly hopeless situation. Reinvigorated by the angel's message, Hagar decides to return to Abraham and Sarah, ready to embrace her role with a sense of courage and resilience. As Hagar re-enters their lives, Abraham and Sarah must navigate the delicate balance of their complex family situation, unsure of how to embrace the future. With the arrival of her child, Hagar faces both the joy of motherhood and the challenges of the uncertain relationship with Abraham and Sarah. As a father to two sons from different women, Abraham confronts the reality of his responsibilities and the emotional weight it brings to his life. Struggling with her emotions, Sarah finds herself consumed by jealousy and insecurity, leading her to question her own place in Abraham's heart. In an attempt to heal their strained relationship, Abraham comforts Sarah, reminding her of their shared dreams and the promise of their own child yet to come. As tensions reach a climax, Hagar stands firm, ready to navigate the uncertain dynamics with Sarah, knowing that the future of her child depends on their relationship. Gathering her courage, Sarah asserts herself in front of Hagar, setting the tone for a new chapter that demands communication and boundaries. In a pivotal moment, Hagar asserts her rights as a mother, ready to defend her child's place within the family while navigating the complexities of their shared lives. Witnessing the confrontation unfold, Abraham understands that he must step in to mediate and find a path forward for all involved, burdened by the challenge ahead. With empathy guiding him, Abraham steps forward to facilitate a conversation, hoping to mend the rift between Sarah and Hagar for the sake of their shared future. As Abraham communicates his desire for unity, Sarah grapples with her emotions, gradually opening her heart to the possibility of coexistence. Recognizing the change in the air, Hagar dares to believe that through understanding and dialogue they might forge a path towards acceptance and harmony. With a heartfelt plea, Abraham encourages both women to embrace their unique roles, guiding them toward a collaborative future filled with promise. Feeling the weight of Abraham's sincerity, Sarah accepts that their shared goal lies in nurturing the next generation, igniting a spark of unity. In a moment of vulnerability, Hagar takes the initiative, signaling her willingness to collaborate, paving the way for a new alliance between them.